blastmusic247.com. We're changing the industry, one artist at a time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Say Less Show with Comeiko. Hope everybody's having a great week thus far. I hope you caught last week's show. I did put the link. Did I put the link on the Say Less page? It should be, but I shared a couple of shorts from my subject on real estate last week. I had to take it back a little bit. I was told that I was a little aggressive. But I'm never aggressive. I'm just passionate in the things that I say when I mean them. Okay? So that's never the case. It's just I get excited, I get passionate, and it's just what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But it was all in love as always. So today's topic is about friendships. This is something that's been requested for a mighty long time, and I had to get in a place with myself, just with past experiences this past couple of years. To be able to talk about it without being aggressive. So there you have it. So we're going to start it off as always with the positive quote. And I think that this falls in line with the subject today. Okay. Because, this is kind of sort of what's kind of going on. So last week I couldn't find my glasses, but I found them. Okay. And the bad part about it is my dang on glasses was right next to me in my work bag. How about that? Okay. Let's talk about the forgetfulness. All right. So quote of the day, the week. Y'all know y'all can take it to however far y'all want to take it. Keep it with you always, whatever you choose to do. But if you look at the people in your circle and don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. I'm going to say that again. If you look at the people in your circle and don't get inspired, you don't have a circle, you have a cage. So, that's something to think about. Okay. And before I introduce our special guest, of course, I always have to come to you with my beverage, my choice of beverage for this evening. And I had to run it back. Okay. So here we have it. I won't tell you how I got this glass because I don't want to incriminate the person that I am legally tied to. But anyway, I put it in this little cuppy cup here. And it is other than when I got off my show last week, I did a live directly after, letting everyone know because I did not know. We all know I don't like tea at all. But when I tried this lemon tea buzzball, it blew my mind because it is just so well balanced and it just blew my mind. And then I had a Sprite plus tea from my daughter when she came out for my birthday because she would drink your stuff up. Okay. So I had seen it and I said, I don't like tea, but I'm going to try that. And I hid it from myself. So I happened to find it after a month in the drawer last week.
Is that Sprite flat? I'm afraid to try it.
No.
Okay.
It's Sprite with tea.
Oh, no.
So when I was talking, I got a revelation and I was like, wait a minute, lemon tea, buzzball, Sprite plus tea, combine them together and wow, magic.
That's like a good buzz.
Yeah. So I am going to introduce you guys to our special guest today. I'll allow her to introduce herself and let you know who she is. And she is here to speak with me about friendships.
1 second. Okay. Well, you did not give me a script, so I'm gonna free fall. Freeloading. I did. I didn't know if this was spiritual or what, so I forgot my drink of the day, but it is definitely in there. My name is Tiva Thomas. If you're my Facebook friend, most of you guys know me by my alias Seventh, but that's not really me. I'm Tiva. I'm currently a regional director of admissions for University of Central Oklahoma, but my roots are here. Now they're in here in Texas because I've been here 13 years. Other than that, I'm just a social butterfly. I like to have fun. I've been knowing this young lady, 8 years. So half of the time I've been in Texas. Never changed. We just fly by the wind, just go with the flow. So this topic today is amazing because I feel like it builds us together. A lot of people call me Tiva Diva because they forget my name, so they associate it with the word diva because it's Tiva. So however you want to address it, that's how I am. And if you hear a dog barking and my new best friend, which is my granddaughter, just kind of omit it and I'll make sure I mute the phone.
It is okay because, honey, this platform is not formal like that, okay? This platform is for life and transparency and realness and genuineness and all of the above, right? I can be very formal. I can switch into a whole corporate CEO on you. You see what I'm saying? Dress and all. But this is where I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't permit it, then, so this platform is for realness, rawness, whatever.
Yeah.
And so, I'm not sure how far your, cocktail is, but you're more than welcome to go run and get it
what you need to talk about while I run and get it.
I'm just gonna explain the definitions of friendship and then you can
I'll be right in on it.
Right on back.
Okay.
All right. So we are going to, before we dive in, we're gonna go or define friendship. We're gonna define friendship and sisterhood. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. So friendship, it's a special relationship between two or more people who care. Hold on. Lord Jesus, I don't even know why I took them off. This is bananas. And I wrote, and the bad part is the pen is in color. A special relationship between two or more people who care about each other and enjoy spending time together. It is a bond built on trust, mutual respect, and support. Okay. Friendship, a special relationship between two or more people who care about each other and enjoy spending time together. It is a bond built on trust, mutual respect, and support. That is the definition of friendship, right? I probably should have found, real fast. I probably should have found the definition on hold on. Hold on. So I did the friendship. So that's friendship. So I already have my notes that I did my studying or whatever today, but I'm gonna add an association on this, right? So the definition of association is a group of people organized for a joint purpose. That just hit my spirit, but we're gonna touch on it in a minute.
That does not mean it's
that in a minute.
That's not
a connection or a cooperative link between people and organizations, right? So that's association. And then you have sisterhood. Now, this is something that's just used way too loosely for me, way too loosely, right? But sisterhood definition is an association, society, or community of women linked by a common interest, a bond between two or more girls, not always related by blood.
Can I stop you right there?
Go ahead.
Because I'm in a sorority. I'm a Zeta girl, okay? And they say sisterhood, and half of us don't have nothing in common with each other. So that sisterhood word is definitely not an adequate word for what we think sisterhood is.
Correct. And
we're institutionally bound together, but some of us are not sisters because we haven't spoken since we pledged.
Right. And sisterhood is always being connected.
Yeah.
It may not be every day, it may not be every week, but in some way you find a way to stay connected, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let's see how we want to start this. So friendship, there's a lot of friendships, and just knowing the definition of it is kind of one of them things like, okay, just because, to be honest with you, friendship is very, to me, very vague, very.
I was gonna say that's a vague word.
It's a very vague word, and so it's kind of like, okay, you know what I'm saying? When you get to sisterhood, like I said again, that's used too loosely, because I go a little bit deeper when if I'm considering you a sister, whether you're blood or not.
Yeah.
We deep, we real deep. Yeah, tighter than tight. I can trust you with my life. If I can't trust you with my life, then
you're not my sister.
You're not my sister.
But even the word friend, because I think I'm cut from a different cloth, Miko, for the simple fact that I don't like that word on Facebook, because some of those friends on Facebook, they're definitely my associates. They're not my friends. So I just really wish it was a way that Facebook could even categorize, because I don't even like to associate them with the word friend. Does that make sense?
So what you're saying is, whenever you get a friendiversary or something like that, you be like,
that's not my friend.
This should be an association versity.
Yes. Yeah, it should be associate. Like, that word has always burned me up, because I hear people say, oh, that's my Facebook friend. Friend is a word that I cherish. Everybody, I got 1,000 Facebook friends, and probably 7 of them are my friends.
Yeah.
So I hate that word is out there like that. And I just, after all these years, you would think that they've come up with Facebook dating, Facebook this. Why haven't they come up with a word to disassociate that friend word and actually dissect that word? Because everybody is not your friend on there.
That is so true. But I think that, that's just the way that, what's his name? Mark.
Yeah, Mark
created his platform. So he created his platform that way. And, just for friends, right? I guess it's also too that we have, like I tell people all the time, we have the power to see what we want to see on our pages. We control our pages. Yeah. We control who's on them. We control who can see them. So my thing is, if, just like some people say, I don't really look at Facebook because it gets, depressing and this, and, or, okay, well then unfollow them, unfriend them, block them. Because baby, I get more joy out of Facebook than anything else. I be rolling.
Because people we're not out there with people anymore. So we have to kind of look at that for entertainment purposes only.
I be cracking up. And then there's people that, even close people to me, always posting derogatory stuff. And you know what I do? Unfollow.
Or keep scrolling. Or take a break for 30 days. You have that option.
You can do. I can never take a break because I post content. But again, if I don't want to see it, you got a lot of miserable people out there. 1 minute they love the Lord today. The next minute they cussing people out, and bees and hoes and everything else.
Died in their family. Like you are related to the world. Why those RIP posts? Okay, that's your sister's cousin's friend, but you're posting. So I just take a break until I want to laugh at them again. Yeah,
no, I unfollow. I don't have to see you at all.
Actually, I tried that, but we had this conversation off the podcast that I was even confronted about. Why did you unfriend me? So now I just
unfollow. You have the option to unfollow them.
Right? No, baby. Yeah. I was cut.
Well, we're still friends. I just don't see not a nair thing you post. Not a nair.
Take a break.
Yes. So it's certain individuals that I unfollow. So if it's somebody they say, did you see? No, I didn't see it because I don't follow you, right?
That's right.
Because you're too bipolar. I'm about positive energy, vibrating high, and you're all over the place with your vibrations, and they're typically low, right? I don't want to be around them.
It makes yours low because your subconscious deals with whatever you read. You might, well, but it's still in your subconscious because that's our memory and we read it. And sometimes we can be guilty of falling into that, but in our own way.
Yeah,
not
absolutely.
in their way, but in our own way. We find ourselves relating to these problems that these people have.
Yeah, absolutely. And then association. So I probably, I've been in Texas 13 years. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And, I've had a lot of, at this point, associations, right? There's a lot of people that was within the group that I hung around. Is that Bernard?
Yeah, West Side.
Because tell him we are doing a podcast and I'm going to need for the distractions to stop.
That was definitely him.
Okay.
He wanted to make sure I wasn't hot.
Okay. Well, whatever he got going on, he can figure it out until you get off this podcast. All right.
That was your brother.
Okay. I will come through the screen. He knows. But association. So a lot of people, again, okay. So everybody know, I miss my baby Rachel so much. And, it's like, I would always tell her, don't friend me. I can't stand when people, hey friend, do not friend me. Because I'm not your friend. You can say, hey, associate, because here, I'm gonna read the definition of associate again, because a lot of my circle and people was based off of karaoke, right? Yep. That's what I fell into when I moved here to Texas, got attached to it. So 99% of the people that I know, I met through karaoke, right? So the definition again of association, often in names, a group of people organized for a joint purpose.
Karaoke.
Going for karaoke.
Karaoke. Yeah. And what gets me, you think friend, it burns me up when people say your other definition. Hey sis, don't do that. We're not that close. Why can't it be just, hey girl, how you doing? Hey lady. Hey Miko. Hey Tiva.
That's it. And okay, so it's so many stories to share, but I'm gonna share a story and you give me your input and I'll allow you to share.
Okay.
Story. Okay. And you just tell me what you think about this.
Okay. You
have a person that you met through your spouse.
Okay.
It was your spouse's friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you finally meet him and the person starts hanging out with you.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of bring them around your people. Because I'm one of those people that, for one, it's so funny because it's been said that I don't do women. I really don't. Every time I try, it's a problem. I've always, my best friends are men. I've always been a man's girl, right? My skin too thick. Women are too sensitive for me. They too emotional. They too all of that, and I know I'm a woman, but I'm just cut from a different cloth. You see what I'm saying? Tomboy, whatever. So I can sit up with the guys and talk a bunch of yin yang and go back and forth. And I ain't got to worry about, I hurt your feelings or the way I said it. Or somebody can call you and be like, hey, oh my God, what's wrong? What the? I said, hey, like, what? Yeah. So,
or if you don't respond to the message right, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, like I can't do it. I cannot do it. So
you're alone now.
So anybody that I know or associate with has always been within karaoke, right? Mm-hmm. It was said that every time you turn around, I got a new friend. And I'm sitting here saying, how in the world is that when I actually hang around the same people? Now, if I bring somebody in a group, then that means that they're affiliated with somebody that I know, right?
Yes.
I don't go out to bars and, and meet a person and say, hey girl, I don't do that. And there's been a many of people in my inbox saying how they love my energy. They would love to hang out with me. Many of people.
And you just say, okay, thank you.
I have no room for new friends like that. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm 50. I don't have time to figure you out and to try to see what you all about. The person, so I know their situation, they're kind of, girl, you all right? Back there choking on what the heck?
Well, you heard him out there hollering, so that's why Bernard bothered me, because he heard the dog yapping, and I got a 2-pound Yorkie, but he barks like he ain't 90 pounds. But go ahead.
So you know their situation, and so you bring them around your crew, right? Because you want them to meet people. You want them to start building relationships with and know people, because they didn't really know nobody or hung out with nobody, right?
How that feel moving here and you don't know people. I know how I can identify with that.
Correct, because I moved here, no family, no friends, no nothing. I picked up, left, and just moved to Texas. I know the feeling of being here alone with nobody.
Yeah.
And you got people out there that'll tell you that they know it for a fact. When I came, Echo was still going. Ja'Cory, Denise, Charlotte, Miss Sonia, all them people knew me when I would walk in there by myself, right? Yeah. So when I bring somebody around, they're affiliated with somebody that I know. I just didn't meet them off the street. So this individual, I let the person know this about little people in the group. Kind of this person's this. You kind of give them a little,
yeah.
But for the most part, we're all cordial and we're all cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get in and you get in deep and you get close to people. One of the people that you've been knowing for a while had a beef with you and stopped talking to you and whatever. Now this person that say that they your sis,
yeah,
you and my bro, and I do it. I beat up anybody. I do this. If they mess with y'all, then you got a certain person in the group that I introduced you to, mm-hmm. right? They got beef with me, but you don't do anything to rectify it or correct it.
Problem, yes.
You see what I'm saying? Then not only that, I use sis as an endearment to me.
Yes, that's why I say when people call me that, and I know we haven't even shared a Frosty together, I'm like, ugh. So I have sorority sisters that I don't say sorority sisters. I say that's my associate, because if you don't know we're in that sorority together, I ain't gonna tell you, because I know that sister word is near and dear to me.
Yeah, it's an endearment. And so
yes.
and so, but you're calling everybody else that. So then when you realize that the person is hanging with these people and whatever, and you're like, well, wow. So after a while, it's like, okay, you approach the person and say, hey, moving forward, don't call me sis.
Right.
Call me Miko, right? And get offended, whatever. We can still be cool. We can still laugh, have a good time. Just don't call me sis. Call me Miko moving forward. Mm-hmm. Do you see anything wrong with that?
To me, as long as you didn't do it to make them feel humiliated and embarrassed, no. And I know your character, so I know you didn't do that like that. That person has not matured to the level, and they use that sis word freely, whether it's karaoke world, work related, bar related. I know people that just go sit at the bar together and they call themselves friends, but y'all don't even know what's each other's favorite color outside of, give me a bar, any bar, I don't care. Outside of Boomer Jacks, y'all just happen to be up there every Tuesday for happy hour, but y'all don't even know what you guys have in common. So no, I don't see a problem with it, because I know your character. I know that you didn't do it to humiliate them or embarrass them. Honestly, they don't know you to know that if they did know you, they wouldn't have never called you sis, not knowing that we're not that close and we're just karaoke, or we just know the same people.
Or getting to know each other.
9 years and you've never seen me come up to you and say, hey sis, hey friend, I say, Miko, I ain't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
You know.
So here's the second part.
Okay, that's not offensive to me because I wouldn't have. It probably would have stung a little.
I can see that. And especially if I meant something to you, I can see that.
Apologize, but are we at least friends or so? Like me, because they're hard on my sleeve. I probably would have said, like, before we even got into the karaoke or whatever, like, did I do something to you? And if you say no, Tiva, we just be out here like this, you know. Sis is a near and dear word to me, and I would be like, I'm so sorry, Miko. But as long as I know that I haven't personally done anything to you, just like, remember how people just last year and the year before last used the B word freely. Yeah, B, yeah, B. So guess what? I literally heard this lady say, we can laugh together, we can talk together, but don't call me that. She was talking to somebody else. And because this person, I guess her maturity level is not like this person's, she was like, I apologize. That word has just become such a part of women's language that it's become a habit to me. But they didn't fall out with each other. So that's what I'm trying to tell you with that example right there, when the lady said, we can do a lot together, but don't ever call me that.
Yeah. And it's so inappropriate. And I don't care how funny something get and how cool we get. Don't you ever associate me with that, because I wouldn't do that to you.
And actually, my thing is, what we was talking about today, a lot of people are cut from different cloths. For the simple fact that in the back of my mind, yes, I might have a little potty mouth, but in the back of my mind, I still hear my parents say, your vocabulary is limited if you got to resort to curse words with every other word. Yeah. So I still play that in my mind, and sometimes they might slip because, hey, we're human and we've heard it and whatever, but I also make sure that my close friends are not, hey, B, B, no. I'm going to say girl. I might even say fool. And, fool ain't a good one either. But I'm not going to say B. Right. When I say fool, it's like, girl, you acting a doggone fool. But it's like I'm calling you a fool of your level of intelligence.
Right. It does make sense. And but then again, that, everybody's on a different level. And so anybody who can feel comfortable with approaching their friend, so-called friend, or whoever with that language or name calling, we on a different level, sugar. But part two is this is where you come in. I think I probably could get this in the next 2 minutes before it's time to introduce the blast artist. But so the whole crew is kind of divided because this one person got an issue with me, somebody that I knew before all of them, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mentioning names, but it's me.
No, you don't have to.
Okay, so then you got the sis over here that was introduced to the group, right? Okay, so if you know there's division in and I'm gonna ask this question, and then once I'm probably done, we'll let VP come in, and then you answer it when we come back. But if you knew that there was division within your group, friend, sisterhood, would you respond back and say, oh, well, it ain't got nothing to do with me? Or would you say, man, we about to fix this. You, let's go outside. Let's end this.
I'm the person that say, hey, let's fix it, because it's too much animosity. Because I like you and I like you. And when I hang with you, I don't want you to feel any type of way because I'm hanging with her. So let's fix this, because we all got to come back to this place.
But
we all enjoy ourselves.
But that explains, I don't mean to cut you off. But that explains, that's when you know you're on different levels from people. And that's when you know it's time to remove yourself.
You have to remove yourself, because when people say they ain't got nothing to do with it, they got 90% to do with it. 99. You better believe it. So I know you got to introduce your next guest, but are we coming back? So I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and speak to Mr. Whitaker, and then I'll be back after the artist.
And tell him if he got the food and everything else, he on his own for the next 30 minutes.
He will be fine. He just got the grandbaby, and he's afraid of a 1-year-old. So I got to go and check on him. So we're gonna listen to this artist, and we're gonna pause right there.
Yep, go ahead. Go on, BP.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you, y'all are giving some good nuggets. I'm enjoying the conversation. So, Miko, I didn't even have the chance to switch to artists, but this artist was so nice, we're gonna let him ride anyway. So this is my boy Hakeem Romance, and this is called Elevated. Let's check it out.
All right.
Spring on everything. We gon' get this started. We don't have time to waste. Heard you was killing them in these streets. You done got a case. You causing major traffic. Girl, you a faulty habit. Girl, with that deadly weapon, I'ma handle that with no discretion. See, I like to keep things perky. You like to keep me working. Shout out to Houston, love to the Carolinas, but we gon' keep this Jersey. Nice be late, wanna be early. Baby, I'ma keep you in garbage. That's right, you heard me. But I really gotta see if you worthy. Industry really not letting me in. Hit to Jamaica, fly all of my kin. Jumping at the jet, sleep through with the beam. Creative AF, I won't say it again. Look me directly in my eyes. You better not tell, not one lie. Get in position, we bout to make this a new tradition. I done heard everything you was vision. Adding to what you missing, girl. Whipping in the kitchen, we bout to mix it. You really bout this life, let's fix it. Don't play with it, baby, let's get it. Let me see you, dear. Show me something real. Like going on back here. It's jumping out the gym. Oh yeah. Elevated, I'ma let you demonstrate it. Move like you levitated. Hella infatuated. Industry really not letting me in. Hit to Jamaica, fly all of my kin. Jumping out the jet, sleep through with the beam. Creative AF, I won't say it again. Look me directly in my eyes. You better not tell, not one lie. So what are we doing today? You got that thing all in my face. I wanna make a power play. Serious work underlay. This joint be good. I'ma put you through it. Let's get it understood. And it's still your sense, so do it. Let me see you, dear. Show me something real. Like going on back there. It's jumping out the gym. Oh yeah. Elevated, I'ma let you demonstrate it. Move like you levitated. Hella infatuated. Industry really not letting me in. Hit to Jamaica, fly all of my kin. Jumping at the jet, sleep through with the beam. Creative AF, I won't say it again. Look me directly in my eyes. You better not tell, not one lie.
What's that?
And that is our boy. That is our boy Hakeem Romance with Elevated. And if you are an independent artist or spoken word poet or up and coming comedian looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register for free. But Blast is also looking for the fans. So if you're a fan of great music, you too can register at blastmusic247.com as an unlimited fan and have access to hundreds of independent music. So Blast, we're constantly changing the industry one artist at a time. I had a question to ask y'all.
Sure.
Would the term of someone saying family, like you and I have never met, but if I saw you because of the relationship we have or the endearment we have working together, I'd be like, what's up, family? Would that be acceptable or is that a little far-fetched?
No, that's acceptable.
That's acceptable.
That's acceptable because we are.
Mm-hmm. No, most definitely.
Yeah. We definitely are. We're a part of, even though we're a part of a association type of thing, because of it being its entity, we are family.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very relevant.
Because I know, I'm not going to rub this in your wounds. I do know missing out the following week to see all those lovely faces. I'm going to tell you, the one thing about North Carolina people, I'm not going to make you sad. Me and Sophia were talking about it. You can learn a lot from a hug. Like you can tell when someone's endearing to where someone is just doing the act.
Yes.
And I'm talking every single body hugged us like they knew us. So it felt like a whole family.
Correct. And that's crazy because service on Sunday was the power of a hug. That was the sermon. The power of a hug. Yeah, because again, when I was introduced, the first thing I said to everybody in the chat was, "Hey, fam, I don't know everybody. Mm-hmm. We're all unified. We're all a part of something. So that makes us family." So
there's no association that you were talking.
Yeah.
Because I understood.
I feel uncomfortable.
Because I understood exactly what you guys were saying, especially with, hey, friend, or You know what? Especially those negative connotation names and words. Yeah, I
Hey
hear you
girl,
with that.
hey.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. But y'all, back to you.
All right.
Yeah.
Girl,
So
that hey girl, hey. Ooh, don't do that. I used to tell Rachel, oh, girl, don't you call me talking about no hey girl, hey. Don't
Hey,
you
girl.
do it.
it's like just hey, Tiva, what you got going on?
Hey girl.
Hey chick.
Child.
But no, back to what you was saying. No, the people that say ain't got nothing to do with it, those the people that I remove myself from because I don't feel protected as a sis or friend. I
Say that again.
care. I do not feel protected as a sis or friend when you say I ain't got nothing to do with it. The only thing you don't have nothing to do with is this me and this man. But when it comes to being outside of this realm of what we call the world and association, sisterhoods and karaoke hoods and bar hopping hoods, and if I feel like I can come to you for anything, and as soon as you, like you said, I'm the problem but you're my friend or my sis. But as soon as you see the static here, and as fast as you say, I ain't got nothing to do with it, you watch the person that say ain't got nothing to do with it. I'd rather run to the enemy.
Yep.
Than that person that say they ain't got nothing to do with it.
But why would you?
Enemy.
My thing is, you know, and I know that like Sisters is a sitcom, and I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if we really want to compare it, even with that, Sisters is gonna bump heads. My mother could never understand why me and my sister fought so much because she was the only child, right? Mm-hmm. But me and my sister have had so many fights. I'm talking about blow for blow. I was one of them ones, I used to start the fight, or my brother would instigate, and next thing you know, I'm drilling on my sister, and we just fight.
Call you,
but that's still my sister, and we gonna work it out. Yeah,
in trouble.
Yeah, but my thing is when there's division within the sisterhood, you fix it. You don't rock with it. Right?
Don't say you ain't got nothing to do with it because again, you can call me the messy one or whatever. Hey, I don't want you feeling uncomfortable because I'm gonna still drag you to Bobby Socks. I'm just gonna say Bobby Socks because I ain't been in so long, I missed it. So I'm gonna drag you over there, but I already know they gonna be over here, and they gonna feel like I'm the fake one. I'll be the fake one as long as I'm the one that's trying to fix it. Because you're not going to be able to say what I said about you, and you're not going to be able to say what I said about you. Because what I said is we all need to talk. When you came to me and I'm that middle person, I'm not going to ever say I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Ever.
I value you enough to know that no matter what it may be, it may have even hurt a little. It may have even stung a little. But let's fix it because I care about you. But that's my problem. When I call you my friend, the only thing that's the difference is our blood type. That's how I rock with my friends. So
that you can trust them. But
yes.
So that exposed that situation in itself exposed a lot of people from me that I just politely backed away from and walked away with no explanation, no nothing. So then, okay, so that's that. So then you have someone that I've been on for a very long time, the person that was the person that, you know what I'm saying, that kind of caused the whole, I ain't got nothing to do. That individual reached out to me and was like, I got to fix this. Because they know who I am.
Wait, they telling you got to fix it, or they're saying
they're saying that to me. I got to fix this because
you got to fix it.
No, they're telling me that they have to fix it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because not only do they know me well enough to know that that's not Miko and that's not how Miko rock. See, people think they know you, but they don't know you. But the individual knows me and knows that I'm tripping. Let me fix this because I know what type of friend Miko is. I know how ride or die she is. Yeah. I know how real and genuine she is. She gonna keep it 100 whether I like it or I don't. And I expect the same from my people, right? So she comes to me, and it had been a whole year or something that she cut me off. people always cutting me off. It's just crazy because I'm just the most misunderstood person ever.
Exactly.
But she came back and she said, so once she did and was a woman about it, we talked. I've gotten up to a point in my life, I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like, I ain't got nothing to say. They ain't got nothing to say to me. You can't fix it.
But
what I've learned is
we can't bottle that up.
What I've learned is I let people do what they need to do. So if somebody comes to me and say, before I'd be like, oh, never again. If they feel like on their heart they want to talk to me, I allow it. Because
guess what? What if God would have told us never again from all the things that we've done, and we say, God, we ain't gonna do it no more, but I'm going right back to Windstar after I'd lost all of my money. What if he said never again? I'm not gonna
my thing is we all is on our way out. So I would hate for somebody to come to me and say, hey, Miko, I want to talk. I want to try to fix this. I got that, and then they die tomorrow. That's going to be on my heart.
That's on
I didn't let them get it off of their heart.
Yep, because you didn't allow it. And again, Miko, to piggyback off what you just said about what you was guilty of, is like, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't want to talk. Even though you don't, it's a lot of stuff that you want to say. Wish I could have, would have said it when she said it to me. Now that you have the opportunity and you say, I ain't got nothing to say, then when you walk off and go home and lay down, it's like, dang, I should have went on here and let her say it, because this is what I would have said. So now when you're giving them that opportunity and that platform, they're showing your maturity.
Absolutely.
That hey, I'ma listen, but that don't mean I have to be your friend.
So that's fixed. And now it's open that, oh, they've reconciled. Because two grown women gonna be able to sit down and talk.
Yes.
And if the connection is true and it's genuine, you're going to carry on. Now, I'm kind of one of them people that I still kind of treat a certain individual with a long handle spoon, depending on the situation. You see what I'm saying? It may not never be the same, but I don't know why we need to normalize being able to fix something that was wrong and carry on cordially as women. So when this happened, everybody in that circle, including the sis that I brought in, cut her off. What does that say that how they truly felt about me?
Thank you. And that says a lot about that whole circle. And that says a lot for when you say the two definitions that you gave at the beginning. Those are your associates. And we have to normalize keeping associates as associates, not divulging our biggest fears, our secrets, our anything. Those are associates. This is where I come to woosah, because if I stay in the four walls with my husband, one of us gonna die. So let me go out here and partake with my associates. But that doesn't mean they're my friends. Okay, with my friends, we're gonna go to World Springs. We're gonna do this. We're gonna know each other's biggest secrets, and I don't have to toss and turn and wonder if she's pillow talking to her husband or boyfriend or fiance, because she's my friend. So we have to learn to have that discernment to know who's really for us and who's just associating with us.
Correct.
You have to think about it. You already know who my dude is. I had associates that I thought was friends because of what he does. But I'm calling these people my friends when the whole time they're just piggybacking off of what they can get, what drink tab they can run up, what food tab they can run up. And I'm sitting up here like, these my friends. Yes, I finally got a circle. But as soon as we disagree, I'm the villain in everybody's story, because I allowed them to get so far with me, but I never allowed myself to get to know them, to know whether or not they're my friends or my associates, those my bar friends. Because this man had to teach me, baby, you're in a different sector now. Those not your friends. But I'm like, because I called her for brunch, but I got the ticket. You see what I'm saying?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, no Sam, no.
Friends. And you put it in perspective. No, you can have brunch associates. You got some women out there just want to go eat at all the new restaurants. You got some people, me too. You got some people that want to go to the wine tastings. You got some people that want to go to the cigar lounge. But can you allow those people into your household?
Hup. That's association, strictly.
So we have to, as women, we have to, and I think it's a thing with us being traumatized. Even though how we were raised, it's still being traumatized of wanting to feel wanted. So therefore, when people gravitate to us, we feel like we're doing them a justice as being in our circle. And they're doing us a justice because they're calling us when they need a warm body somewhere. So we're feeling wanted, and it makes us feel good when actually that's not really good. It's not good for us. And in our later years, I'm right behind you in the age. And it's horrible that we're even having to talk about this, because we should be settled. We should not be still looking for our circle at our age. Regardless if you move from Cali, I move from Mississippi, I move from here, I move from there. At our age, we should still have those same people. But we can't even say friends, because you have the ones that are jealous because you're in a relationship. You have the ones that's jealous because you bought a new house. You got the ones jealous because you didn't post the Hazel medicine online when they got to go to get Benadryl from the store. Like, we at an age, and I don't even think it's us anymore. I just think it's society to see, oh, Miko got that money. She can take her dog to the vet. So when she called me to hang out, I might say I'm short just to see if she got me, because I was that I got you friend. But guess what? When those same people fell out with me, you know what I was told? Oh, you always want to show your money. Oh, you a kept woman. Now, I'm an educated woman.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you're not on my level. But remember what I told you today?
Yeah.
When you always have to be the bigger person, stop hanging out with smaller people.
Yeah.
And that's it. So that opened up so many doors for me. Like, I'm tired of being a bigger person. So I'm the people that elevate me, whether they're going to be the associate or the friend. And as bad as it hurts, that friend word is so minute to me. Yeah. Because now you have to prove yourself to even be ride in one of the few vehicles I have. Because now I got to meet you everywhere.
I ain't proving nothing to nobody.
Yes, I have to sit up here and say, do you really care about me? How, and we shouldn't be that way at our age.
No, we shouldn't. And you know what? You saying that, I was going through my quotes, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find the right quote for this subject. And that goes right to say, and it was so true, if you don't let go of the wrong people, you will never meet the right people.
And you know what I also noticed? That the wrong people get intimidated about people that you introduce them to.
Okay, so, and that was another scenario within that the person that I brought, not this, a different person that I brought through, but of course, again, I'm affiliated with this person. This person got something to do with my husband's bike world, right? Yep. This ain't no new broad off the street.
You already know.
Even then, when I brought them in, you had people that was already in my circle intimidated by this individual. And I'm like, for one, if Miko bring anybody around, they good people.
Oh, they're good people. I took that out your mouth.
Right? Everybody know I rock with good people. I don't rock with people who put people down. I don't rock with people who think they better than others because of what they got. I don't rock with people like that. I rock with good people. So if I bring them in the circle, know that they're good people.
Tough. I fool with you. And then if anybody you fool with, come on now, they don't know you. Like I said, I have not been to your house. I have not been to your job. I have not been anywhere but in the association of the realm. But your energy shows that you ain't that one. I ain't never heard your name in crap as far as mess. And if it is, first thing I'm gonna do is walk out, because I know that ain't you. You see what I'm saying? Absolutely. So it's some jealousy and some hating somewhere.
Absolutely.
Because what I tell you today, I hadn't seen you in over 3 years. And when we saw each other, we picked up like we ain't seen each, like it was just yesterday.
Yeah.
So I know your caliber of a person. I know you. And first of all, if you bring somebody around, that's very rare because you don't play those games.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
How do I know this and I ain't seen you in 5 years?
Because I don't. Because I ain't got time for it. And I like freedom. And I look good in orange, but not orange every damn day.
I'm scared of girl. I don't want nobody to beat me up. I don't like to fight.
I'm not trying to fight, and I'm not trying to have my girl virginity taken away. Okay.
If I kiss you, it's gonna be on the forehead just because you're in the hospital bed seat.
That's about it. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you let what I've learned, and at this stage in my life, you know, it's so hard because for one, I'm a Gemini, I'm a social butterfly. And I just, like anybody that truly know me know, all I want to do is have a good time. I want to enjoy life. I'm above ground. I want to laugh. I want to have drinks. I want to sing. I want to, you know, I love to cook. I want to eat. Like, these are all things that I love to do and nothing else but that. And it's just somehow, some way I get twisted up in stupidity from people who vibrate low.
But then when it goes beyond that, I feel that person should, I won't say an honor. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but that person should say, okay, I'm really in her world. So let me not mess this up with my gibberish. Let me vibrate to where she is because she makes me happy when I'm around her. We don't sit up and talk about people. You know, we don't sit up and say, girl, what she got on? I've never in my life heard like that.
No. And you never will.
You know, because we don't know. We don't count pockets. But I was told that, oh, you like to show off by your money. Nah, baby, I just like finding things in life. That's what I worked for. Then we just talk about student loan debt. I'm a Black woman trying to pave my way in corporate America. So guess what? I'm going to reap every benefit that these people get that I was wishing for. So if you say, because I just want to randomly say, hey, chick, I might not have planned it, Miko, but on Saturday, I might say, Miko, they got a wine tasting. You want to go? That's not me showing off my money. That's just me having my labor. And if you can't go, I'm not going to feel some type of way. But you as my friend, if you always saying that you throw your money up, people don't have money like you. Well, baby, again, I'm associating myself with small people, honey, because the people I have is going to make sure, hey, let me elevate my friend to where I am. They're not going to gatekeep.
And that's what I was about to say. And for people that feel that way, you know, some of my associations, even with my brokerage, you know, a lot of them got bread, but I'm never intimidated by that because I know how they got it, and I'm sticking close to find the ways to get it.
I don't feel
you see somebody else, especially a sister, doing better than you. I'm getting close as I can to learn and to pick up, instead of being intimidated by it. Not only that, I hate for people to be like, oh, I don't want to hang out with this person because they broke or they this. At the end of the day, your life is your life. Their life is their life. Their journey is their journeys. So my thing is, if I'm doing something and, you know, I know my friend's situation and it's like, okay, they really can't afford that. I'm not looking at them sideways because, baby, let me tell you, I shouldn't look the way I look at 50.
Thank you.
I should not look like I got a 32-year-old and an almost 21-year-old with everything that I done been through.
Yeah.
So my thing is, I done lived out my trunk. So I'm not going to knock nobody who's struggling. I'm not going to knock nobody who trying to make it and get mad because if I want to go, like STK, since Rachel been gone, that was my STK buddy. Even Rachel was struggling, you know what I'm saying? But she was like, shoot, I'm going to save this $70.
And guess what, Miko? Maybe we can't eat what we usually eat. Let's put some money together because it's our bonding time. That's a friend. I was going to say, a friend would never be intimidated by what the next one have.
Correct.
A friend would never say, how did you get that? Because my friends, I'm going to tell them how to get the same thing I got. Now, it's whether or not you want to do it. but I'm still not gonna dumb you down. I'm still not gonna make you feel some type of way because I got some Louboutins and you got some whatever. I'm not. But as a friend, that word again, that same word we're talking about, I found myself watering myself down.
Oh no,
friends, because I'm afraid of what. I don't want her to feel some type of way because I can wear this and she can't. So that word friend, that word, it goes both ways because I thought I was a friend by watering myself down. But guess what? That same friend still walked away because when I thought I was watering myself down, she was still intimidated from the things I had. Even though I laid out the plan for her. Hey, you can go to college. I can get you the money without you having to pay nothing back. You can go to school for 9 months and be a medical biller coder. I've been in the higher ed world for 14 years. Let me help you. You know how many people I have helped? But they didn't want to do it, but they're upset because of things that I'm reaping the fruits of my labor.
You're trying to give them the tools to get there. And because it's one thing to be intimidated by someone who's doing better than you in a lot of areas, and it's one thing to be
jealous.
You understand what I'm saying? You're intimidated and you're jealous when in all actuality, I feel like this, if somebody takes the time out to give you tools and to help you, educate, they care. That ain't something you just go around doing just for any old body, right? But if I'm winning and you're supposed to be close to me, I want to see you winning. Because guess what? When I'm ready to say, hey, you know what? Don't pack a bag, because I'm trying to get to this level. I'm speaking it. I'm manifesting it. I'm speaking it. I'm trying to get to a level where I can just pick up, say, and call my girl and say, hey, don't pack no bag or nothing. Meet me at the airport. We about to fly out.
And we'll get something when we get there.
We'll buy some clothes when we get there.
Yeah, because we just gonna be there for one night only or whatever. Yes, but when we associate with our friends, your friend, that word, we got to play with it a little bit more. I hope we can do it again for the simple fact that we got to dissect that word, because friends don't hurt each other.
No.
And even if you call it hurt, sometimes it just stings a little, because my friends, my true 3 friends I have, they have hurt, but they hurt me at a level to make me want to elevate, not level to dumb me down or to say I don't have this, because I come from humble beginnings. I had 4 kids and I slept on an air mattress while my kids had a bed, while I'm trying to get through college from an abusive relationship. So you ain't gonna tell me that I forgot where I came from, because as soon as the Lord can give it, he can take it. Yes, and I've learned that. So you'll never see me doing this, but you will see me as a friend.
Yeah.
Enjoying the fruits
being a friend. Yeah.
And enjoying the fruits of my labor. And like I said before, stop being a bigger person. Sometimes it's the smaller people that we have to elevate from.
And then also too, what I've learned in the past couple of years is that, as friends, I want whatever I give to my friend, I want it reciprocated.
Reciprocate.
So if I'm getting on you about something because I know you want better, and we've had them conversations, and I see you going against what you want, and then I get on you to tell you, hey, stop that, and then you take offense to it, that means you ain't ready to heal.
And you're not my friend.
And you're not ready to grow.
Baby, let me tell you, one of my friends said I was wearing plum lipstick. We finally made it to the friend level. And she said, I'm gonna need you to throw that crap away like tomorrow. And I would call her when we get off this phone, and she would tell you. She said, it took me a minute to get there, but once I saw we was rocking and rolling, girl, she said, baby, she said, your complexion, you can wear more than just this plum lip. Because I just thought when I put that lipstick on, I'm grown and I'm dressed. Okay? But when she said, come on, let's go to Ulta, let's see what's going on.
Yeah, that's somebody who cares.
To her, I'd be like, girl, the best thing you could have done was got me out that lipstick. That's a friend.
That is a friend who cares, and they're not intimidated by you. They want to see the best for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, well, dang, Plum. Did you have cotton candy colored nails too?
Probably do now. like she said, baby. She said it might be Mac, but it's still giving Fashion Fair vibes. But the best thing she did was got me out that comfort zone.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't care whatever you do. I said, you're going to be a friend for life because you let me know why all these other fools had me running around thinking I'm dressed up because I got this lipstick on. She was like, I couldn't wait till we got to that level because you're so bubbly and outgoing. I didn't want to hurt your feelings because she was like, but I knew every time you was going to come with that lipstick.
And especially if you hear others. And that's one thing I stopped. I'm going to be 100 with you. I quit. I'm done. Because when I love and care, I fight people battles.
Yes, me too.
And what I've learned over the years with these situations, I'm done. So, because, before I'd be like, if I hear somebody, talking about one of my friends, we got a problem. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tell the person, hey, you got a business. And I've done that before. You got a business, and I'm hearing people talk about your cookies and your cakes, and I'm advertising your stuff. Say, man, hey, we got to get this together, okay? Because people talking, and then we got to fix this. That's somebody who care.
Yeah, what you do.
Because a person who doesn't want to heal or hear, they can. It's constructive criticism, but they take it as just straight criticism.
I'm tired of people saying you don't know how to talk to people. Well, you're not my friend because my friends know one or two things: they're fool ignorant, or she don't mean it the way it come out. I have 4 kids that will tell you she didn't really have to whoop us because her words used to get us.
That's me. I didn't whip my kids. My mouthpiece got them.
And I'm not saying that that's okay, but we got them raised. So that carried on into our adulthood with people that, because our kids understood us, we felt that our friends should understand us.
Yeah.
But that's that word again.
They take offense.
They're not friends.
Nope.
Because my friends know, oh, she gonna cuss them out to that blue and gray. She gonna have them thinking that she finna throw them through a wall, but she ain't gonna do nothing because my friends know that I don't fight. They know this. They know I will cry if you say too much. So it's like, do I miss those friends? Yes, I do. Because since I've been in Texas, all I run into is opportunists. I don't run into friends. I run into people that's ready for the next come up, and they see, oh, maybe she can get my daughter in school. Maybe she can help me get out of financial aid debt. Oh, her dude is a DJ. Maybe we can get in the club for free. Oh, I heard that she got a bar tab. Let's go hang out with Tiva. But as soon as Tiva says something that they don't like, I don't know how to talk to people. I'm mean. And that hurts me the most because that man that say you got to stop wearing your heart on your sleeve because they take advantage of it. And you're the one hurt in the end, but you invited them to your home. You said, okay, girl, you ain't got it. I got it. Like, I've been used up so much. I'm worse than this dish rag that I'm finna throw away tonight. And I just been using it probably since Easter. But you see what I'm saying? So we have to be, even with men, but if you notice, men don't run into this problem like us. Because for some reason, they either gonna fool with you or they not.
No. They're not in their emotions like that.
No, they're going to fool with you or they're not. But Miko, it's sad that we're at this age where we can't go and take trips because we're afraid of what she might not have no money. She might not have this. Like, I ain't got time to be investigating people anymore. So when you say, hey, I need you in front of your computer tomorrow, I said, you better remind me because I will be out there in that yard blowing bubbles with that 1-year-old because that's why I find peace now.
Yeah.
And that's sad. That's not right.
It's sad. And I'm going to tell you this. I've never felt a peace. I've prayed for this peace that I have now.
I think it's something.
Like anybody that know me, my cutoff game strong.
Yeah.
And it's not, it's not like, it's so strong that, and I don't care who you are. Yeah. It's so strong that you would literally think, did she ever give a damn about me? And that has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with my pieces, everything I prayed too hard to get where I am today. Do I get lonely sometimes? Because again, I'm that person, like I'll sit here and say, Well, until I find a 9 to 5, because I'm still trying to find a 9 to 5 for a little while until I get booming in my real estate. But I'm here at home all day, and it's like I'm sitting here saying, I sure would love to get up and have a drink. Go to the bar. I sure would like to go and grab something to eat. So times like that, I get lonely because it's like I have no one.
But you know what's crazy? That me until my 23-year-old said, "You the only person I know that'll go sit somewhere by yourself and eat. Why are you doing that?" I was like,
"You choose to.
I can enjoy it."
Yeah.
And he's like, "But mama, you at your prime. You lived for this life." And I was like, it ain't what it cracked up to be.
Maybe I go eat by myself. I don't wait on nobody no more. I go eat by myself. And because I'm a sociable person, you know how many people I meet? I'm a chatter. One day I passed my card out to everybody at the bar. And next thing you know, I started a whole card passing show. Everybody start passing their cards out. Like I can go somewhere by myself.
But how is it that I can have a friend that say, "You too friendly. You talk to too many people. You ain't talking to me, and we at the bar together. You in your phone. You talking about problems, and I'm just wanting to have a girls' night."
Exactly. Relax and chill out.
Yes. So like I told you earlier, it's weird because my dude was like, "So your birthday coming up," and I was like, "I can't have no party because I done cut off everybody for my peace."
Yes, for your peace.
It's weird and crazy in the same token because I'm like, okay, so if I had to have a big event, a wedding, a funeral, like who finna be here? Because
I would say 80% of the people that was at my wedding was all
me. Yeah, your husband. And then
I didn't invite nobody. My mother's in Inglewood Cemetery. My dad couldn't fly. I had a couple of cousins come, but for the most part, my wedding would have been maxed the hell out, right? If I had invited these friends, right?
About your dress, to talk about your husband, and I think this woman looking at him like, I don't want that.
Nobody was invited.
And are you mad?
Absolutely not.
Are you mad?
Because I want genuine energy and spirits, people that genuinely wanted to see us unite and wanted to truly, you know what I'm saying? Yes. But I know we done ran past our hour, but girl, because this conversation could go on for forever.
We can continue. I'm available because I don't have no friends. Maybe your show has brought me some popularity and they'll say, "Hey, we want to be your friend." Like, but just
girl, I don't look, that's what she said. I don't want it. Don't call me. I don't want to be your friend. I don't want any of it.
Phone. Do I have some texting friends? Because I don't want to talk to y'all.
Yes. And you need her number, I give it to you. But baby, when I say I have experienced enough for a lifetime at the age of 50, baby, I'm done. Do you hear me? And but I will, even though you and I have been knowing each other for a long time, and then you can even honestly say, you see me have conversations with people, including yourself. But did I ever push myself? Girl, call me. No.
Look, I just sent you a whole picture at the table at a whole dinner, and I ain't seen you since.
No.
But when you call me, I'm there.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. It's so you was on my spirit, and I said I need a person for this topic. Typically I sit here and talk to myself, right?
It wasn't me.
Yeah, but this one here, I was like, nah, and you was on my spirit. I said, you know what, I'm gonna ask her, but for the most part, I like-minded people, and it's a lot of things that I like to do. I can do by myself all day long because I roll by myself now. But there's some things you just don't want to do by yourself. Prime example, World Springs. I want to go back, but I think that happened for a reason because when I went, I couldn't get in, right? Mm-hmm. But I noticed the vibe, and it really is a place that you go.
Friend.
Well, yes.
I be your World Springs associate.
Girl. This child.
So send me the application. See if I get back.
I want to want to go to World Springs, but I'm just like, then it's one of the things where I didn't cut everybody off that I'm like, who am I going? Who? It's like 3 people that I have in my circle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That I rock with.
Stereo. Yeah. That ain't even a circle. That's like what you call it, a triangle. But just think of me over here in Arlington, because like I said, my daughter literally said, why does my 1-year-old go to more happy hours than I do?
Yeah, just like it's a like little stuff keep coming up. There's like 2 new karaoke spots over here in Cedar Hill, and I was sitting there like, my box car down the street, and I'd be like, even though I meet people everywhere I go, so I'm never really lonely, because it's strangers. Like when I walk in, they be like, oh hey.
But let me tell you something. I know we gotta go. We can't allow people to dim our lights, and that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's where we are in life right now. Our light is so low that it's flickering because we've allowed so many people to dim it. But we have to realize that those people are irrelevant, and that's what we're there for, to dim it. But it's up to us to light it back and have that torch going. And at this point, yes, I am tired. I ain't looking for no new friends. I'm not looking for a new man. I told this man, if you gone, baby, hey, I'm just gonna have to sit somewhere by myself, because I'm learning to adjust. But that's not normal.
It's not normal, but in today's world, unfortunately, it is. Yeah. But this world is like I say, if I ever, it's something that you never want. But if my marriage don't last, or whatever the case may be, I would definitely be a single woman for forever.
When I tell you, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
But I'm in my prime where I should be like, yep. I'm like, nope. Been there, done that. And my light is dying. Your light is dimming. And we can't allow that to happen. But at the same time, now we have to work on self in order to protect that light. But we're still using too much energy to protect that light. So now we have to kind of figure out where we belong at our age in this world.
I've surpassed that.
Yeah.
My light is bright.
Yeah. Okay. Since your light is bright.
I've already went through that phase.
Yeah.
My light is bright. And the problem is, and I know VP gonna kill me. You know what I have always been told by men, not women, men. Well, a few women in my life have said this, but I've always been told that, for one, my light is always bright. When I don't have to make an entrance. I don't have to say nothing when I walk in a room. My light speaks for myself.
And see, that's what that man tells me. He was like, I don't care where you go, you command the energy.
Yeah.
But guess what? My little silly self, it's like, he'll tell you, I have the biggest social anxiety. Don't look at me. Just let me go sit down. Then I'm gonna speak to everybody. Like, don't just bombard. And he's like, baby, that's a gift. No, it's not. Like, and then I thought he was just being funny because, he kind of liked it. But then Mama was like, you've been like that ever since church. Like, when people see you, the first thing they say is, there go little 7. And I'm like, I thought, because I was bad as hell.
Right.
So, like, it's like,
that's a blessing.
Embrace what you already have is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, have that. But now me coming behind you, it's like, okay, Tiva, that's confirmation that you need to embrace what you have.
Yes.
And how we're okay.
Yes.
With going to the bar alone.
Yes.
That's why we're okay with going to a club alone, because no matter where we go, they're going to gravitate to us. No matter what Tom, Dick, and Harry say about us, people still want to try us. Listen to what I said. No matter what they said, they still want to come and try it. Let me try it for myself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And so, I'm just a person full of confidence, and I know my worth.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And even though I got my t-shirt out there, y'all, still taking orders, know your worth and add tax. Know that that's for friendships as well. Know your worth and add tax even to the friendships. Okay.
Exactly. We're gonna learn to embrace empathy this way.
And there you go.
Say sympathy.
So no matter what, have confidence in yourself. Again, like my unbothered spirit is so high. I don't care what you say about me, what you think about me. If you don't like me, just go ahead and remove yourself, because Comeiko gonna have a good time. She gonna laugh. She gonna do whatever and don't care what nobody think. Do you hear me?
And we won't miss you. I won't. I don't even know half of the people that unfriend me. Bye.
Well, when I look up and see it, I'll be like, well, doggone it, girl. Bless your heart.
The last straw.
Whatever I did, thank you for removing yourself. But the universe has a way of doing that anyway. The universe will remove people who ain't meant for you anyway.
Always.
Even when we ignore the red flags. Because I ignore. Girl, it's gonna be a part 2. It's official. Part 2, friendship coming. Because it's just so much, right? But anyway, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time out. Tell my bro thank you for loaning you to me for a whole hour and 15 minutes.
I just got a text message from your bro saying, I gotta go to work. How long are you gonna be? So hey.
And just know that I'm always open to suggestions for topics. Yeah. My platform is always open if you ever want to come and be a part of it, to maybe share your business or just join for the topic of the day. So with that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed rest of your week. And I will see you next Tuesday at 6 p.m.
If we're going to continue, I'll be here on time with no
Friendship Part 2 next week.
Let's go.
All right, guys. Bye.
Have a great week.